American rapper the Notorious B.I.G. famously quoted, "I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money we come across, the more problems we see. In a single, more money, more problems," topping the Billboard Hot 100 and earning him a Grammy nomination. But I disagree. More money doesn't cause more problems. Perhaps, from the perspective of the 99% who are pawned to support the 1%, I disagree. Perhaps, because the lowest class is always under the threat of poverty and sickness. I disagree. Perhaps, because their fear of no tomorrow is greater than their need to succeed. I disagree. Perhaps, these individuals were destined to fail when they were born into a preordained loophole, with no opportunities for growth or change. Wake up, commute to work, commute home, sleep, repeat. Not to mention the ever-present stress of bills, debt, and duty to their families. They only have enough to maintain a meager and unfulfilling living, but never enough to strive for better. Better is an unfamiliar word. Better requires more money to learn transferable skills, to acquire a respectable career, to be able to provide for themselves and for their families. But how can we think about our futures when we're so concerned and focused on how to endure the trials of today? Job loss, health illnesses, and dinner are problems of the present that distract us from achieving better. So I disagree. More money doesn't cause more problems. Perhaps doubting the trust of friends and family is a falsehood conceived by the mind. Perhaps Maybach or Ferrari is not stress but excessiveness. Perhaps greediness is a self-inflicted poison due to human nature and simply brought to light by money. Perhaps a sense of conviction in a friend's words and actions existed before the wealth, before your own suspicions interfered. Is he after your money? Or is your fear of losing it all why you aren't able to trust? True, money has the power to infatuate the mind, but these emotions you feel, like greed and selfishness, were always there, just suppressed. These selfish desires for instant gratification are due to this innate greediness, whether you're well off or not. What about Bill Gates, the billionaire and philanthropist? He should, by all stereotypes then, be a pig, but more wealth allowed him to share more with the less fortunate. His generosity proves that money doesn't make an individual greedy, for greed is a personal characteristic that exists in some, but not in others. So, the relevant problems that the 99% must deal with are, by far, more substantial and relentless than the superficial problems of the 1%. So I disagree. More money doesn't cause more problems. Perhaps the belief that acquiring money is problematic discourages hard work. Perhaps we lack a sense of worth ethic because we're advised, don't be selfish, be content with now. Perhaps reality is that education and opportunities cannot be possible without money. Perhaps we're threatened by the idea of striving for better, as money is associated with materialism and not being able to trust friends or family. But don't confuse greediness with wanting a more comfortable lifestyle for yourself. Consider the opportunities that money allows, an education, potential, and financial security. Once we recognize that more money, more problems is a lie, the satisfaction of earning a secure living can be felt. And once our fear of success has been overcome and we revel in our hard work, it will pay off and better can finally be achieved. So I disagree. More money doesn't cause more problems.